He said something about going at 8. Okay. Do you hear the sound that comes from my speakers on the live too? Is it like an echo? Okay. I was just making sure because I was hearing everything and I didn't know if there was like a double thing because it does that with Teams at work. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Perfect.
Please, for your own safety, make sure to stay behind the track barrier at all times. You don't want to catch a stray hip check or team look in the rest. There will be in the case of emergency, please proceed in orderly fashion to the nearest exit indicated by an exit sign. Keep in mind that those exits or over the wing. All of these areas are controlled. There is no restriction of any kind in this facility. If you wish to take easily outside and just 3 feet away from any entrance to the buildings. Please, parents, if you have kids under 12, keep them under watchful guard at all times. We don't want them to enroll ready to get your information.
Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you.
Big thank you to our officials this evening for donating their time to help us post
I don't know, Hazard. We might want to turn the audio off for the dome. It might distract me. I'm sorry. The audio from the roller dome, it's kind of spotty, so I mean you can turn it off honestly because I can't really understand what they're saying. I don't know. Well, hi, Derbyverse. This is Blanche Deverell coming to you live from the Square State here in Colorado. Tonight we have our May bout between the Green Barrettes and the Bad Apples. Last month we saw the Green Barrettes and the Orange Crushers go up against each other in a hard-fought match. The Crushers did end up coming out on top with a final score of 143-98. The Green Barrettes are here tonight to fight off the Bad Apples in their first live stream, premiere of the Bad Apples at least. And we're going to get started here in a couple minutes, but I would like to read the rosters real quick. So for the Bad Apples, we've got number 10, Lex, number 16, Southern Discomfort, number 111, Royal TenenBomb, number 2, Taryn, number 40, Juice, 505, Kraken, 631, Mad Kills, 8008, Thot Wheels, number 90, Wee Bonnie Bruiser, 949, Coyote. The jammers for the Bad Apples are Maven, 1706, Smack Overflow, 404, Vinni, number 64, and then L on Wheels, 847. Switching over to read the Green Barrettes roster, we have Wes Slamderson, number 02, Rat, 13, Glittoris, 1337, Green Machine, number 14, Keeper of the Skates, 412, Chinaski, number 42, Proxy Hypoxia, number 70, Sonic, 831, Grizz, 919, and then Smash, 68. The jammers for the Green Barrettes are Smash Octopus, 151, Hippie, 204, and Misery Lizness, number 55.
Number 13, number 14, Green Machine.
All right, so we should be lining up here soon for the first jam. Oh, so it looks like we're throwing things into the crowd tonight. I'm not quite sure what we're throwing, but it looks like fun. I wish I was there to catch some fun stuff in the crowd, but if someone can let me know what that was. Sturdy Bird, I know I saw your face there a second ago in the camera frame there, so if you want to text me and let me know, that would be awesome. I see people over there waving in the crowd. I don't know if they're waving at me. I'm going to be that awkward person and wave back. All right, so we've got some pre-game handshakes. The Green Barrettes coming by, saying hi to the live stream and all the fans at home. Third match for the Green Barrettes so far, and hopefully they will bring a win home today against our Bad Apples. So we are lining up right now, and from where I am standing, it looks like we are going to have Maven against Smash-a-lot-of-puss.
That whistle indicates the beginning of our bout tonight. First up on the Skate Rats Jam line, for Bad Apples, we have number 1706, Maven, and number 151 for the Green Barrettes.
All right. 5 seconds. First whistle of the May bout is off. And as always, this first jam is going really fast. Smash had the front, but Maven decided to take the lead jammer and will come back around for a second try to score some points. And Smash is right on her tail. Maven comes up to the back of the pack with some help from Kraken. Oh, Maven squeaks by, then calls it off, I believe, before Smash had a chance to get any points. And the Bad Apples ended up putting 3 on the board, and the Green Barrettes are still sitting at 0.
Up next on the jam line, we have number 55, Misery Lizness for the Green Barrettes. Number 64, Vinni.
Okay, so it looks like on the line for this jam, we have Misery Lizness and Vinni, I think. Vinni makes a quick move to the inside line and takes the lead jam position. Lizness is still in the pack, fighting her way through. The Bad Apples have set up a really tough wall up front, but Lizness is working through, trying to find those holes, while Vinni smashes into the back of the pack. Lizness gets out for her first initial pass, will come back around to score points. Vinni is still working this Green Barrette wall, trying to pick up some more points, but decided to call it off before Lizness could get back around to put any on the board. Vinni picked up 3 points that jam, and Lizness unfortunately did not pick up 1. So they're still sitting at 0. Green Barrettes at...
Next up, Hippie and Speed at the jam line. Hippie, 204, skating for the Barrettes. Speed.
All right, lining up for the next jam on the Skate Rats Jammer line, we have number 40, Juice, and 204, Hippie. All right, so it looks like Hippie ended up with the front of the pack, juking her way around the Bad Apples wall. And all right, Juice takes the outside line and ends up with lead jammer. Hippie is still in the pack, trying to fight her way through. Does get through and is going to be able to come back around to score some points, but not before Juice hits the back of the pack, picks up some, decides to get through and calls it off. Juice picks up 4 points for the Bad Apples, and for the Green Barrettes, I don't believe there were any points picked up on that jam.
Back to the top of the jamming order, we have Smash-a-lot-of-puss for the Green Barrettes, and Maven, the Bad Apples.
All right, so here we go. We've got the whistle. We've got Maven on the line for the Bad Apples. Smash-a-lot-of-puss for the Green Barrettes. Maven takes the lead jam. Just like the last matchup with Smash-a-lot-of-puss, Maven took the lead on that one. Came back around, is looking for that inside line with a toe stop spin and another 4 points for Maven on the board. Smash is still trying to get out of the pack. Is coming up against quite a wall up front, but does get out on the initial. Maven's coming back around and calls it off for points, I believe, that go around for Maven. 0 for Smash-a-lot-of-puss and the Green Barrettes. Score is sitting at 18 points for the Apples and then 0 for the Barrettes. Don't count the Barrettes out quite yet. They have quite a jammer lineup for tonight, and I know for a fact that they're going to do some good things tonight. And with that note, we've got everybody on the lines and ready to go. For the Barrettes, we've got Lizness, Misery Lizness, and then for the Bad Apples, we have L on Wheels. Both of them made it out of the pack with no time. Lizness ended up with the lead jammer. And the pack has decided to run the jammers and not allow them to really catch up. This is a very fast pack. The jammers are trying to catch up. Lizness gets through, knocks down, calls it off, picked up a point for the Green Barrettes, and I don't believe the Apples picked up any on that jam. Okay, so on this line for this jam, it looks like we have Hippie and possibly Vinni. Yes, Vinni. All right, whistle is blown. Hippie's going to take the front with some offensive help from Grizz. Grizz decides to go back. Hippie's hit to the inside line, has to recycle back to the back of the pack, but quickly makes it up front. Ooh, with a juke around Taryn, takes lead jam. There is a star in hand from Vinni, trying to get it to, looks like Bonnie, who did end up with the star pass. Hippie came around for some points, and it looks like Bonnie and Hippie are going to be some jammer on jammer action from Bonnie, who is a pivot and knows how to block very, very, very well. Hippie comes back through, picks up a couple points, and then calls it off. It looks like the Green Barrettes put up 3 points, and the Bad Apples 4 points for the Green Barrettes, and the Bad Apples put up 3. Score sits 21-5, the Bad Apples. All right, so we are seeing lined up on this Rocky Mountain Pro Jam line, we have another matchup between Smashalotopoulos and Maven. 5 seconds called and the whistle is blown. The pack is tight while going into the straightaway, but Maven takes that inside line again for the lead jam. Smash takes the outside and is out of the pack too. Would be able to score points on the next go around. Maven hits the back of the pack, finds the outside line, and takes a hit from Glittoris out of bounds to be taken and recycled back. Jam is called off. 4 points for the Bad Apples, 0, I believe, for the Green Barrettes. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and hope that you're enjoying the live stream. And if you want to see more of this in the future, please consider supporting us by sending a donation via PayPal to donations@denverrollerderby.org with a note saying live stream donation. Any amount is appreciated and will help us purchase the equipment we needed for future live streams. So thank you for your support. We definitely, like I said, appreciate it. Looking back here on the track, it does look like we have the lead jammer is Juice this go around, and then Rat is going to be jammer for the Green Barrettes. Both of them have made it out of the pack, with Juice being the lead. The pack again is deciding to speed up, and then it was called off by Juice. I think 4 points were put up for the Bad Apples, and I didn't see any for the Green Barrettes quite yet, keeping the score at 29, well, making the score 29-5 with about 20 minutes left to play. Okay, on this Rocky Mountain Pro Jam line, we're seeing again Hippie for the Green Barrettes, and then we're seeing L on Wheels for the Bad Apples. Hippie's going to take the front of the pack, running into some opposition from the Apples, but then decided to take lead jam. Elle is trying to get her way through the pack, has decided to take the star off for a star stash. Hippie zooms by to the back of the pack again to come through and score a few points. She is having a hard time, keeps running into a wall of bums, I guess you could say. It was 1, 2, 3, one after the other right there on turn 2, and she almost didn't get through there. But Hippie comes back through with another apex. L is still stuck in the pack. It looks like almost make it out. There was a star pass to Kraken, it looks like. Kraken's trying to get out into the front. That way at least getting an initial so she can start scoring points. Hippie's hit the back of the pack again, trying to find her way through the wall. Black jerseys. And the jam was called off. It looks like there were 12 points put up by Hippie on that jam for the Green Barrettes, and the Bad Apples did not put any up that jam. So he's sitting at 29-17. So I want to take some time and just say a huge thanks to Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling and our streaming team for making this live event happen. We ran into some issues today with some unfortunate events, but we were able to make it happen. Hazard and everybody that showed up to make this happen, we definitely appreciate it. We couldn't have had tonight happen without you guys. Looking at the track again, Lizness, Misery Lizness is out of the pack with the lead jammer, hits the back of the wall, but calls it off, I think, before the Bad Apples could get any points, and I believe that was a 0-0 jam. Okay, so everybody's lining up. We have the Apples up front with a 3 wall, and it looks like the Green Barrettes have decided to set up in the back. On the line, you've got Smash Platypus and Maven. We've seen this matchup, this will be the 4th time now. Super tight pack. Smash was hit out and recycled to the back. Maven ended up with lead jammer. 100% lead jam percentage this bout so far. Smash has made it out of the pack, but not before Maven gets to the back. With a toe stop crossover, I guess you could say, right there in turn 2. Picks up the points, calls it off. Looks like there are some confused faces on the track right now. Looks like there may have been some things that that happened, and I see a referee or one of the officials holding up a cut track sign. So I'm assuming that Maven went to the box. No? Well, nope, nobody went to the box. I don't know where that cut track came from, but Juice is on the line for the Bad Apples, so there's no jammer in the box for them, and then Hippie is going to be the jammer for the Green Barrettes. Super tight pack, as always. Both the jammers are in the back, and the pack actually has pushed them back towards the jammer line, if not over it. No forward movement yet, but Hippie has decided to change that. Ran into the wall that is Bonnie Bruiser. Has to step in behind Bonnie to make sure there is not a track cut taken there. Everybody keeps being recycled back to the back. Jammers, blockers, pivots, everybody's going to the back. Let's see here. Man, nobody has gotten out of turn 1 yet. These walls that are being put up by both teams are just not allowing anybody to get through and take that lead jam status. If we're not careful, this is going to go a full 2 minutes. Uh-oh. Penalty called on the Green Barrettes up front, which puts that front wall at a disadvantage. However, Juice is up against the wall that is Grizz and Supersonic. So Sonic had to let Juice go. And there was a star pass to Smash to go through and pick up some points. Juice has already put some, or will be putting some, on the board. Smash is coming around to the back of the pack. Jam was called off, and it looks like 3 were picked up by the Bad Apples, and then 1 for the Green Barrettes. Score sitting 36-18 with about 15 minutes. Well, 16 minutes.
Have you ever wanted to try your hand at getting hit by a lot of people? Please join Denver Roller Derby.
Okay, so on the Skate Rats Jam line, it looks like we have Misery Lizness for the Green Barrettes, and then L on Wheels for the Bad Apples. Misery Lizness makes light of that pack, taking the inside line and leads Jam, leaving L back in the pack and dealing with the Green Barrettes wall, which she is pushing it forward and only up against Chinaski, which if you've seen China skate, that's a struggle. Let's just say that. it looks like the pack has come to a stop in the back. This is allowing L to come through, and it looks like we're on a power jam. Lizness went to the box for something that I did not see, but that does give the advantage to L, allow them to pick up some points, and hopefully start closing that point gap for the game. L gets through, puts up 4 points, making it 40. Lizness is standing in the box, so she has less than 10 seconds left. Ooh, oof, hard hit. Hard hit there in the back by L. Lizness is going to join the pack with a star in hand, hopefully making a sneak through, and that's exactly what the star stash is for. So you can sneak by the blockers without anybody seeing you. That was smooth. That was really smooth. She's got the star back on so she can get some points, squeaks around, and picks up a couple points, I believe, in that one. L comes around the back of the pack and hits the green wall up front. Lizness is going back and forth, trying to get past Kraken and Soko, I believe. Southern Discomfort. 10 seconds left in this jam. Could still be called off. Lizness decides to come back into the pack, hit to the inside. But the jam time has run out. It will come to an end here with 8 for L, and then 3 for Lizness. No. 12 for L, and 0 for Lizness, making it 48. 1 for Lizness. 48-19 is the score now. Okay, lining up on the Rocky Mountain Pro Jam line, it looks like we have Vinni for the Bad Apples and Smash-A-Lot-Puss for the Green Barrettes. Smash-A-Lot-Puss takes the lead jam and will be able to start scoring points first. Vinni's still trying to fight through the pack. Smash comes through the front, takes the inside lines, picks up another quick 4. Vinni is recycled to the back with the star in hand. Keeps running into this green barrette wall. Smash coming around to the front of the pack, trying to squeak by on the outside line, but Taryn is not allowing it, so Smash will go back to the back to try again and reset. It does look like there was a star stash from Vinni. She has gotten out of the pack and has now put the star back on her helmet so she can start scoring points. But it looks like the jam had been called off before anybody could pick up points, making it 47-27 with 12 minutes left to play in this half.
All proceeds go to help our league and the story now. Next up on the line.
Okay, so lining up on this Skate Rats jam line, it looks like we have Hippie for the Green Barrettes and Maven for the Bad Apples. Hippie ended up getting out of the pack first over Maven. Maven's quickly out, though, runs into China, who almost had Maven stopped, but you can't stop Maven when she's on a momentum. Hippie gets through on the inside line, avoiding a bunch of hits, and then calls it off. Picks up 4 for the Barrettes and didn't give Maven a chance to pick up any, so we're looking at 47-31, starting to close that gap a little bit. All right, are you wanting to become a roller derby skater? Join roller derby as a player or a volunteer. We're going to be having a new recruit night on June 7th from 6:30 to 7:30 to learn about the league, get trained on the basics and full contact gameplay. You don't need any experience. The event is going to happen here at the Roller Dome, 2375 South Delaware Street in Denver. If you're unable to attend, email us at join@denverrollerderby.org for a PDF, and we'll send it over to you. This is ages 18 and older. Any gender is welcome. Well, that was a quick jam. I didn't even get a chance to talk or see it. The Bad Apples did pick up 4, and the Green Barrettes did not pick up any on that go. But we do have everybody lining up again for the next jam. And it looks like we have Smash a Lotopus for the Green Barrettes. And then for the Bad Apples, it looks like we have L on Wheels. Smash a Lotopus is running into this Bad Apple wall. Just got out with lead jam. Will be able to come back around and score some points. It was a star pass to Coyote. So Coyote is the new jammer for the Bad Apples. Hopefully going to get around and pick up some points. Smash has picked up 4 points, then called it off, making the point spread only being less than 20 now at this point. 4 points for the Green Barrettes, 0 for the Bad Apples, 51-35 with less than 10 minutes.
Misery Lizness and Vinni lining up against each other at the Secret Jam line right here. Misery Lizness.
All right, so lining up on the Skate Rats Jam line, it looks like we have Vinni for the Bad Apples and then Misery Lizness for the Green Barrettes. Vinni ended up out front with the lead jammer, but Lizness is coming hot on her tail, trying to take that inside line, got knocked back in a couple times, but is back on all 8, trying to get through the pack. Vinni comes in, picks up a quick 4 points, leaving Lizness in the pack on the initial pass. Vinni's coming around for another 4 points with some help from Royal TenenBomb up front, trying to break up that Green Barrette wall. Uh-oh. we had an equipment malfunction right here in front of the camera. It looks like KOTS' wrist guard got stuck to Vinni's helmet there for a second. What a perfect place to be doing some equipment malfunction shenanigans. So it looks like the star has been passed from Lizness to Proxy Hypoxia. With it, she has it in hand, so not looking to put it on her helmet right now. Vinni has made it through the pack and picked up another 4 points. The Green Barrettes are still on their initial pass, but it is understandable whenever you're running up against a wall like the Bad Apples that they put up. It can tend to be difficult. They've got a really solid wall, but the Green Barrettes are doing a smashing job as well. They have kept Vinni struggling through turns 1 and 2 pretty consistently this jam. It hasn't really kept Vinni from scoring many points, but it has slowed her down some. Vinni's coming back around for another 4 points, possibly making it 16 for her this jam. Okay, lining up on the Rocky Mountain Pro Jam line, we have Hippie. Well, it was a timeout called. Looks like by the Green Barrettes. Maybe going to talk some strategy. Maybe talking about where they're going to go this afternoon or tonight for the after party. But I want to let you know, you don't have any tickets for the Roller Dome tonight, weren't able to get your hands on any, no worries. You can join us at the Great Divide Barrel Bar for live derby action. You can sip on some beers there at the bar, watch the game on the TVs for an ultimate viewing experience. Portion of the bar proceeds could be going to support the league. So bring your friends, family, and everyone else you know for a fun night of derby at the Great Divide Barrel Bar. So it looks like we're getting back to it. The Green Barrettes are back on the track, and there was some shimmying going on there by Supersonic on the inside line, you know, burning those few seconds before the first whistle in to start the jam. It looks like Hippie may be starting on the jam line solo. I don't think she's going to start a power jam. Vinni is in the box, so this gives Hippie a chance to get out and get lead jam. Ooh, if she can get by Coyote, which is super difficult. Coyote takes a high block and will go to the box, making it a little bit easier possibly for Hippie to get through the front. Ooh, there was a pileup right here in turn 2, but it does allow Hippie to get out and get lead jammer status. Hippie's going to come back around and try and pick up some points before Vinni can get into the pack and get through on the initial pass. Vinni does take the outside line, but runs into the wall that is Chinaski. Slowed down a bit, but then caught up front by the 2 wall of Grizz and Supersonic. Hippie is still in the back, coming up against the 3 wall of Smack Overflow, Southern Discomfort, and it looks like Kraken. The Barrettes come back to give some relief offense. Coyote is back in, and so is Vinni. Jam was called off. It looks like 4 points were put up for the Green Barrettes, 0 for the Bad Apples that go around. All right, so on the Skate Rats Jam line, we have, it looks like Juice for the Bad Apples, and then Smash Alotopus for the Green Barrettes. Smash does a little toe-stop twist there on the inside, taking lead jammer just a second before Juice. There was some jammer on jammer action there in turn 3, and Juice is going to the box for it, whatever happens. So Smash is going to come through on a power jam, ended up hitting the wall there and ended on the floor, but she did get through to pick up some points. Green Barrettes are still in a power jam, and Smash is gonna squeak by, pick up the points, and then continue around for another go at it. Juice is standing in the box and now coming back to the track. Runs up against the Green Barrette wall. Apex jump from Smash Alotopus into turn 3 and 4. Juice still trying to find her way through the pack, looking for all the holes inside and out, but Smash is going to squeak by. Juice gets out, ends up picking up points. So Smash ended up putting up 16 points for that jam. Juice, unfortunately, did not pick up any, so I was incorrect about that. 55-55, 3 minutes left in the half. I want to take a quick second to thank our hardworking volunteers and officials. Y'all make this stuff happen, and your unwavering dedication to our league and the sport is just remarkable. So we are super grateful to have you as a part of the roller derby community. Thank you for everything that you do. Okay, so in turn 1, we have everybody all crammed up. It looks like we have Maven jamming for the Bad Apples, and she ends up with lead jam. Lizness is going to be jamming for the Green Barrettes. Oof! Tries to get to the inside line. Maven takes the outside and picks up 4 points. I think Lizness ended up going to the box. I'm only seeing Maven right now on the track, so power jam for Maven, which you do not want Maven to have a power jam. It's just a no bueno thing. Because as you can see, Maven's picked up 8 points on this power jam, and Lizness is now standing in the box. Her and Chinaski both are standing in the box. Should be less than 10 seconds before both of them are allowed to be back on the track. Maven gets through for another 4 points, making it 12 for her, and the Green Barrettes haven't had a chance to get through and get any yet. There was a star pass from Lizness to Glittoris. Maven working back into the pack again, trying to pick up the 16 points, but was recycled to the back by Chinaski. Jam was called off. Maven put up 16 points, it looks like, that jam. Green Barrettes did not put up any, making it 81 to 55 with less than 2 minutes left to play in this half.
We've got Vinni and Hippie coming up the jam line.
All right, this may be the last jam of this half, and on the Rocky Mountain Pro Jam line, we have Vinni for the Bad Apples and then Hippie for the Green Barrettes. Vinny's going to take the front of the pack with some offense from, it looks like, Lex. Vinny's going to get out and take lead jam, leaving Hippie in the pack to try and fight through everything. Hippie does have the star in hand, passed it off to Proxy. Oh, no, that's Rat. I'm so sorry. That's Rat that received the star from Hippie. All right, so the jam was called off. It looks like the Bad Apples were able to pick up 4 points on that jam. And I was wrong. There's going to be one more jam and now an official timeout or an official review. Okay, so while we're going through this official review, I want to ask, are you looking for a great opportunity to increase your brand awareness or business exposure? If so, here at Denver Roller Derby, we want to help. We're offering advertising space during our live stream events that we host here in the Roller Dome. This is a fantastic chance to get your brand in front of a large and engaged audience across various demographics. If you're interested in learning more, please reach out to us at sponsorship@denverrollerderby.org. We'd love to partner with you and bring your brand to our online as well as in-person derby experience. We are still having an official review. There's some jamming or dancing, jam dancing, I guess you could say, going on here by the Green Barrettes. It's always fun to see everybody having a good time. That's what Derby is about, having a good time, hitting your friends, and then going to the after party. All right, so it looks like we are going to have one more jam for this half. The official review is over. Not sure exactly what the outcome was or what was going on there, but for this last jam for the Bad Apples, let me see if I can see. It looks like L on wheels, and then we have Smash a Lotopus for the Green Barrettes. Smash a Lotopus is going to take the front and take the inside line. Gets a track cut. So Smash is going to go sit for a minute, well, 30 seconds. And that's going to give L on wheels a chance to have a power jam. Coyote's going to come in and give some assistance, trying to sweep the open or the inside line for L. But she runs into Chinaski right here in turn 2 with quite a hit to the chest and then a 3-wall up front, including Chinaski, which is a... That's tough. That's tough, Coach. So Smash a Lotopus is standing in the box and is now coming back into play. Hits the back of the pack. Smash a Lotopus does. L is still fighting up front, trying to get through the Green Barrettes wall. Smash is going to get on the inside line with, I think that's her initial pack. L has the star in hand, has recycled back to the back of the pack. Smash a Lotopus takes the outside line, picks up 4 points for the Green Barrettes. The jam timer is ticking down. There's only about 30 seconds left in this jam, and Smash just keeps on doing toe-stop spin after toe-stop spin on the inside line. Chinaski is giving Elle a hard time. But Elle keeps getting up and coming back for more. So that's what we love it. We love it. Smash got out again for another 4 points, making it 12th for her on this jam. Smash picks up another 4 points, and there's a star pass from L. And that will bring the first half to a close. It's actually a pretty close game. Smash put up 16 points that go around, 0 for the Bad Apples. However, it puts the Green Barrettes within about 10 points, a little over 10 points. So the second half should be good. Stick around for a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of an intermission, and then we will be back here to get the second half going.
Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals, focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you. Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals, focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you.
Hi friends, welcome back to the second half of the May bout here in the Roller Dome between the Bad Apples and the Green Barrettes. If you are just tuning in, we had a really good first half. As you can see, the Green Barrettes are a little under 10 points. I cannot maths. So we should have a great second half. Hopefully the Green Barrettes will come back. I have been rooting for them this whole season so far, mainly because they have been playing so hard, and just haven't had a chance to take home the W. So hopefully tonight that will be the case. Okay, so we just want to take everyone, take a chance. Thank everyone for tuning in. We really enjoy doing these live streams for you guys so you can see, Derby live in the Roller Dome. And if you want to see more of this in the future, please considering supporting us by sending a donation via PayPal to donations@denverrollerderby.org. Be sure to put in the note section live stream donation. Any amount is appreciated and will definitely help us purchase any equipment needed to work out and do our future live streams. Thank you for your support and watching everything. We're going to get back to the action here in a moment. All right, everybody has lined up, and it looks like we're going to have on the jammer line for the Bad Apples, we're going to have Coyote, and then for the Green Barrettes, we're going to have Hippie. Whistle is blown. Both jammers look. No, it was Maven that was on the line. Wow, I am not good at seeing very far. Maven's going to take the lead jam, and then Hippie has gotten out on her initial, so should be able to come around and score some points. Maven decided to call it off before she could score any points and before Hippie could score. So it is still sitting 85. Nope, I stand corrected. 3 points for the Bad Apples, making it 88. Green Barrettes are sitting at 71 with 0 scored on that one. Second jam, lining up on the Rocky Mountain Pro Jammer line. It looks like we have Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss and Vinni, I believe. Whistle is blown. Smash is taking the inside line, going in, going out. Ooh, hard hit. Putting down a Green Barrette, but that is not keeping her from getting in there and trying to provide some offense for Smash, which it does help. Smash does a little toe spin on the inside line and ends up with the lead jammer. Hippie, no. It's not Hippie, it was Vinni. Vinni is still in the pack. Smash comes through for the first 4 points of this jam. It looks like there's been a star pass from Vinni to Bonnie. Smash is going to try and come through, picks up some points, and then calls off the jam. Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss was able to put up 4 points or 8 points. Hard to tell. 8 points, making it 88 to 79, breaking that 10-point barrier. Everybody's lining up for jam number 3, and it looks like we have for the Green Barrettes Misery Lizness on the line. And I'm not seeing a... Wow! Lizness takes the inside line and just sweeps through, leaving L on wheels in the dust on turn 1. Liz comes back around to the back of the pack and slams into the Bad Apples wall. And as you can see right here in front of the camera, L is trying to get through the wall of Rat and Chinaski, which you've heard me say it before. Rat is a great blocker as well as a jammer, and Chinaski, well, we know Chinaski's a great blocker. Jam was called off. It looks like the Green Barrettes picked up 4, which is now making it a 5-point game. I said at the beginning of this bout, don't count out the Green Barrettes. They are here with vengeance. They're wanting this win. They deserve this win. Let's get it. Now, we have Hippie on the line for the Green Barrettes, and we've got, looks like Juice for the Bad Apples. Juice is going to take the outside line and end up with lead jam, leaving Hippie in the pack. Hippie's getting help from her teammates. Juice squeaks by on the outside line for another, looks like first 4 points. Hippie's still stuck in the pack and toe stop on the line, getting out on her initial. Juice is going to come back through, pick up 4 more points, and then call off the jam, making it 8 points for Juice on that go around 0 for the Green Barrettes. 96.83. So we have both jammers on the line, meaning that nobody is going to be starting in a power jam. It looks like we got Maven for the apples and Smash Lotopus for the Barrettes. We've seen this matchup many times. Ooh, Smash takes that inside line over Maven. I love watching the foot race, which is what we've got going on right now. Smash is the lead jammer. The pack has decided to speed up to the point where they're pretty much going to catch the jammers. They're going to come up on the jammers. They're skating so fast. Smash is waiting to see if we were going to call it off. Calls it off. Nobody picked up any points that jam, mainly because that pack was going so fast they couldn't catch them. So I'm noticing that the pack is starting on the pivot line, which nobody really uses anymore. And there's a struggle for the front, and it looks like on the jam line we have Misery Lizness for the Green Barrettes, and then we've got Vinni, who ended up with the lead for the Bad Apples. Vinni is going to come back around for 4 points. Lizness is still trying to get through the pack on her initial pass. Vinni's got the 4 points and going to come around and try again. Lizness is being recycled back to the back of the pack all the way into turn 4, stretching out the pack and not really allowing the Green Barrettes to have a full pack up front. Vinni is struggling to get through the wall in the front. There has been a star pass to Rat, so Rat will be your new jammer. Lizness is going to become a blocker, and Rat's actually going to take the outside line and get the advantage over Royal TenenBomb, who is going for that big hit there in turn 2. Jam was called off. Bad Apples have broken 100 with 4 points picked up that jam. 2 points picked up that jam, and 0 for the Green Barrettes. Okay, so on the line for the Bad Apples, we have L on wheels. Been seeing a lot of L tonight skating. This is the first time that I can remember seeing L skate, and it's been, wow, she's doing a great job with the star. But this go-around, L is going up against Hippie, and Hippie is not somebody to play with. Hippie's very jukey, very quick, very small. Ideal for a jammer, and this 2-wall of Chinaski and Glittoris is giving L a hard time up front. And the wall in the back of the Bad Apples is keeping Hippie in the back, and nobody's got lead jam. We're all still fighting and making sure. Here comes some offense for the Bad Apples. Southern Discomfort comes in trying to open, tried to open that inside line, but L was met with a chest from Glittoris. 1-3-3-7 there with the pivot. Nice hit by Wes Slamderson to the outside, recycling L all the way back to the back of the pack to try again. Hippie's still up front this time. There was a switch on positions there. L is now in the back of the pack after getting hit out by Wes. Big struggle up here in the front, and you see L kind of baseball slide from the frame to the inside. She ended up taking a spill there in turn 1, and we still don't have a lead jammer. Nobody's gotten out of turn 1. These walls are insane. Glittoris is in here trying to sweep and clean out this for Hippie to get through and try and pick up some points. Only 9 seconds left in this jam, and I don't believe there will be a lead jammer or any points picked up this jam. And that's exactly what happens. The jam timer runs out, and it's a 0-0 score on that one. Bad Apples are sitting at 103. Green Barrettes are at 83 right now, with about 20 minutes left to play. All right, Sturdy gives us the 5 seconds to the whistle, and on that line we have Juice for the Bad Apples and then Smash Octopus for the Green Barrettes. Oof, there was a hard hit in the back, putting Smash, number 68, down. She quickly recovered to get back into the pack and try and prevent Juice from getting out. Oh, it looks like Smash Octopus actually ended up with the lead jam status over Juice. That was super close, and Smash and Juice are playing with each other here on turn 2, and Smash decides to call it before anybody could get any points. Score still sitting at 103 to 83. Man, the pack keeps resetting up on the pivot line. I don't know if this is something that is a strategy or just something fun we're doing now. But on the jammer on jammer action already on the line between Maven and Rat. Maven trying to get in the way of Rat, not give a line at all or give any space. But Rat's going to take that front pack, and Maven's going to be in the back, trying to find her way up the line somewhere. Rat is fighting through the pack, gets past Coyote, and ends up picking lead jam. Maven is still stuck in the pack. The Green Barrette wall is not allowing her to do an apex jump from Rat to pick up 4 points, but Maven gets out shortly after and is on Rat's heels. Maven quickly overtakes Rat to try and score points, but Rat calls it off before any can be scored. And the Green Barrettes picked up 4 points, and the Bad Apples picked up 0. Okay, so on this Skate Rats Jam line, we have Misery Lizness again for the Green Barrettes, and then L on Wheels for the Bad Apples, and L on Wheels ends up with the lead jam. I'm going to go ahead and come back around for some points this go around. Lizness is still stuck in the pack, but her team is trying to get her out so she can get some points, and L is just coming around. The pack isn't even paying attention to L. She is literally just squeaking by. See, there she goes again. Takes the inside line on a 1 skate. Ended up passing the pack for another 4 points. 8 for L. And it looks like there was a star pass from Lizness to Glittoris. Glittoris is going to come out and try and... Woo! Nice stop by Wes there on the outside line. The jam was called off, and L picked up 8 points. No, L picked up 12 points that jam. Wow, that was a great jam. It was a great jam. 114 for the Bad Apples now, 87 for the Green Barrettes. 17 minutes left to play, and we're going into jam 11. I'm telling you, this lining up on the pivot line thing is throwing me off. I haven't seen lining up on the pivot line since, like, 2000s. Like, at least legit lining up on the pivot line. This jam, we got Hippie for the Barrettes and then Vinni for the Bad Apples, and both of them have been running up against pretty intense walls tonight. All the jammers have, actually. Vinni was not Vinni, but Hippie was knocked backwards and almost like a little Matrix move there. And Vinni is actually going to find the inside or outside line, but runs up against Smash up front, number 68. Chest to chest, Grizz decides to join the party, making it a 2-wall. Now it's a 3-wall. Now it's a 3-wall up front. Poor Hippie is stuck in the back here, running into walls of Kraken, Coyote, Smack Overflow, and it looks like Soko. I think it's Soko. Gonna recycle Vinni back to the back to try again. And Vinni does get out on the front, ends up with lead jammer. Hippie still hasn't gotten through the pack yet, takes the star off for a star pass or a star stash. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Vinni. Vinni has probably skated through a couple times, and I've just been so watching Hippie, and oh, what a sweet star pass. I don't think the Bad Apples saw that coming because Smash literally came out of the box, stepped in next to Hippie, and took that star. That was clean. That was super clean. The Apples did end up picking up 8 points. The Barrettes did not pick up any that jam, so it's 122 to 87, little less than 15 minutes left. All right, we got 5 seconds in the whistle here in a minute. And for the Green Barrettes, it looks like we have Smash Alotopus as your jammer who ends up with lead. Maven is going to be the other jammer for the Bad Apples. And both of them are going to be coming back around the pack. Actually, it's just Smash. Smash Alotopus has a power jam. Maven ended up in the box. Not sure exactly what the call was on that, but I'm sure we can find out. Smash Alotopus tried an apex jump, but was denied that and had to recycle back to the back of the pack to try again. There was another sweet inside move from Smash Alotopus. Smash is really good at using her toe stops on the outside lines and inside lines, just kind of twirling around the blockers to pick up the points. She slides through quickly, picks up 4 points. Maven has star in hand, is out of the box, and right behind Smash. Trying to at least get a couple points before it was called off. The Bad Apples picked up 2 that one. That jam, making it 124. The Green Barrettes ended up with, I think, 8 points, making it 95. So we want to take a quick second and ask, do you want to become a Derby player? Attend our new recruit night on June 7th from 6:30 to 8:30 here at the Roller Dome. No experience needed to play. We'll teach you everything you need to know from blocking to skating and even the rules. So join us at the Roller Dome on June 7th. And if you're unable to attend, email us and we will send you a PDF. That email is join@denverrollerderby.org. We are recruiting for 18 and plus right now, and all genders are welcome. So during my little spiel there was a jam that took place where the Bad Apples actually picked up 4 points, making it 128. The Barrettes are still sitting at 95, so they didn't pick up any points that jam. But I'm not seeing... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I'm not seeing a Green Barrettes jammer yet, but Hippie decided to roll up to the line there next to L on Wheels. They both run into the back of the pack. Hippie did decide to take the front with some help from her teammate Glittoris, but then came to a standstill when Glittoris had to drop off and is now recycled to the back of the pack. Ooh, that was a hard hit to the chest of L on Wheels. Not sure if anybody went to the box for that one. Maybe. Looks like somebody did. Ooh! L got out and got lead jam. L has done really, really well tonight. Picked up lead jams quite a few times out there over some pretty good jammers. Hippie finally got out, ran. Ooh, L runs into Chinaski right here on turn 2. Decides to call it off, which I probably would do the same thing if I were chest to chest with Chinaski as well. Wearing what I call the pretty hat, the jammer star. Bad Apples actually picked up 4 points on that one. The Green Barrettes are still sitting at 95 with none picked up. 132 to 95. All right, we have got the lineup here. It looks like we have Rat as the jammer for the Barrettes, and then Vinni, the jammer for the Apples. Rat's going to have the front of the pack with the 3-wall. That is Soko, Coyote, and it looks like Kraken. Tough walls tonight for both teams. Rat's getting some assistance from Glittoris, opening that inside line, or trying to. Rat is really good at finding holes, gets around that last defense, which is Coyote, and is going to come around and hopefully score some points this go-around. Vinni puts the star in hand for a star stash. Rat comes back into the pack again. Glittoris is still up front trying to give some offense and clear some lines and make some space. Vinny's still stuck in the back of the pack, working through that green Barrettes wall. And it looks like Rat was able to get out. Yeah, Rat was able to get out and going to be coming around for a scoring pass. There was a star pass from Vinni to Coyote, and the green Barrettes were on it. They saw that star stash and said, nope, not today, Yodi. Well, Yodi's the jammer, but she decided to hit Rat out and draw him back. Rat calls off the jam. Almost breaking 100. 99 for the Barrettes, 132 the Bad Apples. About 9 minutes left in this game. Want to take a second and give a huge thank you to Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling for helping us get the stream going today and making our live stream events happen. Their camera expertise, dedication on both sides, streaming and Rocky Mountain Pro, we've really been able to put together some really awesome things, bringing you guys the hard-hitting derby action that y'all crave. So we couldn't have done it without them and their partnership. So thanks for helping us, guys. We really appreciate it. So there is a team timeout. I'm not exactly sure who called the timeout. Probably, if I had to take a guess, the Barrettes, mainly because I see more Bad Apple jerseys. No. Yep, I was right. The Green Barrettes were the ones that called the timeout, working on some strategy, I guess, or figuring out a penalty or something. I have no clue. But since we're thanking everyone, I do want to thank our volunteers as well. They're hardworking officials, volunteers. They do this on their own, their own time, unpaid. We really appreciate it, because without our volunteers, we would not be able to put on half of the things that we do. So thank you for your dedication to our league, our sport, and the derby community. We really appreciate you guys. Back to the action with the 5 seconds dropped. We have Maven for the Bad Apples and the Smash-A-Lot-A-Puss for the Green Barrettes. Smash almost had that inside line, but had to be recycled back. Decided to cut off and then get lead jam. Maven is going to the box. I'm not sure why, but Maven's going to go sit for 30 seconds, giving Smash a power jam, which Smash is another skater you do not want to have wearing the star and a power jam. She's already gone through and picked up 4 points while Maven sits for a couple seconds. Glittoris cleared the outside, but Smash decided to take the inside line for another 4 points, and we're sitting at 8 on the board for Smash this jam. Maven is standing in the box, so that means she has about 10 seconds or less left before she's released back to the track. Smash is going to pick up another 4 before Maven is able to get through the pack. Maven's recycled back and then gets through after finding a hole there. Oof! Hard hit in turn 3. Smash calls off the jam. It was a huge jam by Smash on that one, 116 to 32. It looks like 15 or 16 points. It's hard to tell from here, but wow, this is really getting close. There's about 7 minutes left in this game, and for the jam lines on the Skate Rats jam line, we actually have For the Bad Apples, we've got Juice and Misery Lizness taking the lead jam for the Green Barrettes over Juice. Juice is hot on Liz's tail, but Liz is going to skate, pick up 1 point. Ooh, Juice ran into a wall. Lizness got through. No? I don't know. It was a call off that was happening. It took off screen. Looks like there was 1 point put up for the Bad Apples and 0 for the Barrettes. So Lizness did call it off. I just didn't see it. All right, 5 seconds is up. Pack is scooting back. And for the jammers on this go-round, you've got L on Wheels again for the Bad Apples and Hippie for the Barrettes. Hippie is going to take the front of the pack, trying to get through, and L is in the back, working through the Green Barrettes wall. Ends up getting some assistance and some offense from Royal TenenBomb, but the Green Barrettes were there to close the doors and shut the gaps, not allowing Hippie to get through, recycling all the way back. Ooh, hard hit. Hippie does take lead for this jam. L is still working through the pack. Does have some help from Bonnie, Wee Bonnie Bruiser there with the pivot. Hippie's going to try and come through on her first scoring pass while L is recycled to the back of the pack to try again. There was a star pass from L to Wee Bonnie Bruiser, but the Barrettes were up. Oof, olay, Bonnie says. Glit as she comes at her in turn 1. Bonnie gets through. We're going to put that star on. Hippie's also through for the first points of this jam. The Green Barrettes put up 4 on that, making it 120. And the Bad Apples are sitting at 133 with 0 scored on that jam. Less than 5 minutes left to go in this game, and there's only a 13-point spread between these teams. Both of them have really played hard tonight. We've seen a lot of hard-hitting action, but at this point, it's really anybody's game. All it takes is one good jam from the Barrettes, and we're tied up. Smash! Number 68 here takes the lead jammer, leaving Vinni back in the pack to deal with the Green Barrettes. Vinni finds the hole and does get out for the initial, but not before Smash comes through, sweeps to the outside, goes to the inside, picks up 4 points, called it off before Vinni could score any, which was a great strategy at this point because it puts them less than 10 points of the Bad Apples, 133 to 124. And we're going to line up quickly so we can get as many of these jams in before the whistle is blown for the end of the game. All right, we've got the 5 seconds and the whistle. For the jam line, we have Maven for the Bad Apples, and then Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss for the Green Barrettes. Smash has picked up lead jam, leaving Maven in the pack. Maven was recycled backwards, I believe, by Glittoris. To try again. Recycle back to the back again. Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss is making it through the pack. Oof, got pushed out to the outside and going to go back and try again. Maven is trying to push her way through, really leaning on those lines in this wall and using her hips to get around these blockers. And the Green Barrettes have really put up good walls tonight. Like, if Maven can't get through, then wow, those are some good walls. Smash gets through again, beats Taryn on turn 2, picks up 4 points, making it 128-33. Again, super close. All it takes is one good jam. And it looks like Maven is going to the box, which is going to give Smash a power jam. And there's only 1 point between them. This is, oh, a hard hit by Taryn to Smash, putting Smash down on the track. But Smash responds with another 4 points, making it 136 to 133. The Green Barrettes, 2 minutes left in the game, and there was a timeout called. How much you want to bet it was called by the Bad Apple? Super close game. I told y'all at the beginning of this bout that I just had a feeling. I really hope that this all works out, because this has been a really, really, really good game. So while we're having this official review, I just want to ask, have you been looking for opportunities to increase your brand and business exposure? If so, here at Denver Roller Derby, we want to help you with that. We're offering advertising space during our live stream events and at the Roller Dome. You can actually put banners up and stuff here in the dome. It's a fantastic chance to get your brand in front of a large and engaged audience across various demographics, across various states, cities, and even countries. You never know who's going to watch. I found that out this past week. But if you're interested in learning more, please reach out to us at sponsorship@denverrollerderby.org. We'd love to partner with you, bring your brand to the online as well as in-person derby experience here with Denver Roller Derby. We are still under an official review. If I had to take a guess, it was probably over Maven going to the box. Might be some contest there on that, but not too sure. I do see that Hippie has the star on, so the Green Barrettes will be fielding Hippie on the Rocky Mountain Pro Jammer line. And she could be starting off in a power jam, depending on the outcome of this official review. Okay. So it does look like the official review is over. There's only one jammer on the jammer line, which is Hippie. So that means that the Green Barrettes are going to be starting in a power jam, which, with only 2 minutes left, which is really just one jam when you think about it. This is not exactly a situation that the Apples want to be in right now. So Hippie juking her way inside, outside, ran into the wall of Kraken, Bonnie, and Coyote. Maven is back in, does have the chance to get out and get lead jammer, which really is not what the Green Barrettes want right now. They were in a great position to really get some points and keep this lead or grow the lead, but everybody keeps coming back into play. Taryn's back in play. Ooh, Maven ended up with lead jam, so she will control this last jam. There was a star pass, it looks like, from Hippie to Rat. Rat's going to try and get up here and get through on the initial pass. I don't know if that will happen before Maven is able to pick up points to take the lead, which she did. The Green Barrettes are sitting at 136, 141 Bad Apples. Maven took that lead and has turned it into an 8-point lead at this point. Rat has been recycled back. Gonna have to try again. Maven's coming up to score another 4 points. 12 points for Maven. Rat's stuck in the pack. The Apples are not making this last jam easy for Hippie or Rat this go around, because there was that star pass. Maven is still trying to squeak her way through, find the holes in the lines, and just follow those seams. And this has been one amazing game. Both teams have really, really pushed it tonight. I'm really proud of both of them. These walls that we're seeing were amazing. Maven put up a huge huge jam. 20 points, I believe. Well, it looks like the Green Barrettes called a timeout at 1 second left. There's 1 second left on the timer, and the Green Barrettes were able to squeak out a timeout. I'm not sure if that would mean that there would be another jam. That could be up to the discretion of the officials. But it looks like they're going to be lining up on the line, so we may have one more jam. Okay, wow. So it looks like we might be having one more jam. All right. We love an encore. We love an encore, especially when we think it's over. So this jam, which will more than likely be the last one of the night, is going to start with Juice for the Bad Apples and Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss for the Green Barrettes. Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss is going to take lead jammer, which is exactly what the Green Barrettes are wanting right now. They're wanting to control this jam and not allow Juice to get out of the pack. Smash has come through, made another 4 points up on the board, making it a 10-point game at this point. Smash is the little engine that could. She's going to keep going and going and going until she either cannot go anymore or the jam timer runs out. Pushing on the seams, trying to get through for both of them, actually. Juice is still trying to get through on the initial, and Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss has already gone through and put up 8 points on the board. Juice is still stuck. The jammer cover, the star for Juice, was dropped back here on turn 3, and it is being covered by Grizz and Smash, number 68 there on the right side. She does have the star in hand, Juice does, so it looks like there's a star stash in there. I don't think there will be a star pass because the pivot is up front for Juice, trying to keep Smash-A-Lot-O-Puss from scoring any more points. There's a little over 30 seconds left. Smash has been knocked to the ground and recycled back to turn 3. Taking quite a few hits there up front, and there was a star pass from Juice to Coyote. Smash is going to come through for 4 more points. She's only got 2 more points left until this is a tied game. At this point, anybody can do it. Coyote got out, is not lead jammer, has not picked up any points. Smash picked up some points, ended up calling the jam off, beats the Bad Apples by a point. This is the unofficial score, so they're going to double check. But as of right now, the final score is 154 to 153 Green Barrettes. That kind of derby is exactly what the Derbyverse lives for. We live for the comebacks. We live for the lead changes. We live for the 1 to 2 point wins. Man, what a great night of derby here in the Mile High. We want to congratulate both teams. They both played very, very, very well. The Green Barrettes finally got their W, which is exactly what they were deserving because they had played, 3 games now. And we're all going to get high fives. Hopefully everybody will wave to the camera as they come through and get their high fives. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate your support. We will be back on the air next month for our bout, and we are working on getting our altitude adjuster to be streamed as well. So stay tuned for that because that will be the end of this month, Memorial Day weekend. This is Blanche Deverell signing off from Denver Roller Derby. I hope everyone has a great night, a safe rest of the weekend, and a happy Mother's Day to anybody that calls himself a mother. Y'all take care.